We're live.
Yo, what's poppin', everybody? It's the No Level Cap crew. We about here. We sitting down here to react to the Summer Game Fest. We're live. It won't be live. Obviously, it finished a while ago. But we couldn't quite get the timing right, so we wanted to just go ahead and make sure that everybody was able to make it. And so we're here now. It's about an hour and a half after it aired. Hopefully, if you've seen it, we won't be looking at the chat because I don't want anybody to get spoiled. So if you see a reaction and we like. Because I don't want nobody to be like, hey, man, this was actually ass. Like, no, I don't need to know that. So we'll find out a little bit. But, yeah, we're here to check it out. I'm hoping that it's at least kind of good. I know Jeff did a level setting thing where he was like, hey, man, don't get too excited. And I'm going to talk about that later if somebody reminds me. But, like, I know the last time he said something like that was Summer Game Fest 2022, which fucking sucked. So hopefully we're not in for that. Hopefully it's more along the lines of just, like, these are games you know about, and you may or may not be excited to see them. So let's go ahead and get into it. Is that too loud?
No, I think that's good for now. I mean, we'll see as like the actual games come in.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Oh,
what's one thing you would like to see here, but you know won't be here, Rakeem? Like the pie in the sky type shit.
Ooh, pie in the sky. Mine would have been Dragon Age. Hell, it might be here.
It'll be I mean, like, it's got its own day, but it might be here. It might be at Xbox Game Pass. So, I mean, Xbox Game Showcase. So.
Mine would be Dragon Age. That's the one I want to see.
Terrence, what you got?
I guess mine would have been Metal Gear Solid Delta, but then you reminded us that, yeah, I mean, Konami doesn't really fuck with Jeff anymore, so naturally wouldn't be here. I assume that's probably going to be an Xbox's show.
Yeah. Will, what about you, man?
Hollow Knight Silk song, and I know it. I just know it is.
You ready, brother? Let's get the clown makeup on.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games?
Yes.
We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this
show, that's right. They weren't in a theater setting last year, were they?
I was going to say thank you, Sage, because I noticed it too. I was like, yo, it's kind of off.
You don't just play games
captions, but like it was a half second out of step. I'm like, no.
The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours.
So I watched Jeff's
But let's also face it,
Twitch
this has
Q&A.
been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year. 2 of them are considered big company games.
that Balatro has been getting advertised
come
so
from
hard.
indie.
That Buckshot Roulette game, that game is really taking off.
Yep, that too.
I look at this list.
Oh, I haven't seen. Oh, Balatro.
Cool, right?
No, what? I never seen Buckshot Roulette. What's that about?
New ideas.
Or is it called Roulette? Yeah, it is Roulette.
Yeah, Buckshot Roulette.
Man of Lords got really popular.
It's a reminder to big companies that they have to treat their developers right, because today
Deep Rock Survivor, I was surprised by. It was a little spin-off game for Deep Rock Galactic.
And success.
Okay.
That's what makes this industry so great.
I am surprised he spoke on layoffs, but I guess they was on his ass.
In the show today.
They was on his ass for a while.
We'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also
Arkham
smaller
VR.
titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about.
Most of the games here are going to be like 2024 and 2025.
Please wish list it, or even better, send it to a friend.
So no 2026, no 2027. You won't see none of that.
That's how we
and he also said there's no one big thing.
Community.
Yeah, I did remember either you or seeing that online.
We have a lot of games to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games?
No.
All right, it all begins right
What are we
now.
here for, then?
Here's
I know, right? What are we doing?
Somebody said, "Where the sports?"
Hey, look, this
Lego
is
Horizon.
A hot dog guy auditioning for
Lego
the,
Pharrell.
the lead and unannounced action game.
Lego for real.
That was a
I get that a
surprise,
lot, but
man.
I know
know,
my
right?
range. Okay. Rage. Empathy. Oh, hilarity. This guy. Straight. What game is this anyway?
Oh, yep, it's Lego Horizon.
Wow.
The worst kept secret.
I guess this is Sony's presence.
I gotta get me one of those.
Yeah.
Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
There's something just really charming about Legos.
Aloy, an
know,
amazing
right?
video
Lego,
game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad in his territory.
you'd be surprised how
Bring it down. This is
many
getting
adults like are really into Legos. Like Legos
I am
have
not surprised.
like Legos have just like I guess they never really went away in a sense. Like they just went from, you know, being this thing that kids enjoyed to adults still like them.
There's gonna be people who be like, "Yeah, this is the Horizon I'm gonna play." I mean, I might just.
Forget that hyper realism. Give me
They
these
were like,
toys.
"This is Horizon I'm talking about."
Collecting
Yeah.
all the shiny things
Somebody just said, "Fuck it, I'm in."
and making a home.
I mean, being able to build in the Horizon world, I think that's pretty cool.
Horizon is a universe where like a big world to build in. It's pretty cool.
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw.
It's like you get to do all the weird stuff from Horizon, but it's not depressing.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is like it's like a complete tonal shift, but it works.
Oh yeah,
Very much so.
because with Horizon, every other second the world's about to end. So
Oh, you want mustard on that?
I'm good.
And now all we need is just God of War Lego edition.
I know.
Wow,
right?
man! If this hits
On
you
the
better see a whole
Switch
bunch of
too?
Legos.
Wow.
They ain't fucking around.
Oh, yeah.
They want the money. They
On
want
the Switch. Wow.
that's the era we're in now.
$1 bill, y'all.
Did they say
There you
Epic
go.
Game Store too?
Wasn't that
I think it
fun?
did.
That was
Yes.
Lego Horizon
Epic
Adventures
Game
Wow.
coming out later
PlayStation.
this year for PlayStation, but also day one
I'm gonna
on
call that a
PC
W.
and Nintendo
That looked pretty
Switch.
awesome.
It's a
It did look
playful,
great.
lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player
Yeah.
action in mind, supporting couch and online
Lego
co-op.
God of
All right,
War
now
would
we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game.
Lego
from
Spider-Man?
Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind
Well,
Chivalry
they
2.
did Lego
For their
Marvel.
next project, they are proud
yeah,
to announce No More
Just
Room
play.
in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the first look.
What's this?
No more room
what?
in Hell 2.
Oh, no more room in hell. Okay.
Never heard of this IP.
Oh, I know this. Oh,
First one was a mod, apparently.
yeah.
Oh.
The source mod for something.
Man, there's so many good games that came out of mods, bro.
Facts.
Very true. Very true.
Ooh, talk about tonal shift. This is very different from Lego. Holy
He
crap.
did
I
say
know,
that.
right?
He was
Yeah.
like, now for a huge tonal shift.
He hit him with the Rocky and Bullwinkle. And now for something
right?
completely different.
I missed that show.
You know, there was a period where
My leg.
people were like, man, zombies need to leave. And they didn't.
You're correct.
It's funny you say that because they also took Jeff to task, so to speak. Somebody was like, hey, do you remember when you did a show that was just space and zombie games? And that was the one I
Yeah.
was telling you about 2022 that sucked. And he was like, I do remember that. And somebody asked him basically, can you promise us it won't be that this time? And he was like, well, there will be zombie games. And he was like, I'm not as sure about space games, so we'll see on that one.
Team Epic.
Coming this
Okay.
Halloween. Looks really, really intense. All right. To introduce
Does
our
look
next game,
intense.
please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience.
Japanese
this
guy?
year, she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome
We're
Curious Joy.
thrilled.
So this is addressing the concern about like no women on stage.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest.
Oh,
I'm
Curious
here with you
Boy.
today
Okay.
to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere.
Yeah, let's do
This is
that.
a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like our favorite heroes.
Oh, another Harry Potter.
Another Harry Potter game?
When it comes to Quidditch,
Okay.
we've all wondered,
Quidditch?
do I have what it takes to be the next Quidditch star?
Is it just
So they
Quidditch?
decided. So this is why they didn't do DLC for this for the Harry Potter game. That makes sense now.
To beat the toughest opponents?
Well, they are doing DLC for that game.
Well, I'm talking about Quidditch because I know a lot of people are asking like, "Hey, why is there not like
Yeah.
something more
Chase
Quidditch
your
related in the
dreams at any
game?"
price.
And it seems
Oh.
like that's what this is.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. I got a couple friends that played Hogwarts Legacy 2, and then they were wondering, like, man, when are they gonna put this out for that?
No dream is too big.
'Cause I was gonna say,
So ask yourself,
Rocksteady is
Do
apparently
you have
doing
what
this
it takes?
DLC for Hogwarts
do you
Legacy.
have the heart
Really?
of a Quidditch
Ugh.
champion?
Is that what
Yeah.
happened to them now?
They're doing the director's cut. That's what they call it.
Oh,
Interesting.
Interesting.
okay.
Supposedly, they're also working on a single player thing.
Well,
Quidditch
Quidditch
champion.
Champions.
I mean, I'm happy
Alright.
for Harry Potter fans. They're getting, I guess, what
Yeah,
they
they
wanted.
tried
They
to
wanted a
take flight.
Quidditch game, and there it is.
Okay. So available day one with PS Plus.
That's Harry Potter Quidditch Champions launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His
Damn.
last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he
Oh,
showed
but
me
Choo Choo
this
Charles.
next game a few months
Okay.
ago, and I really wanted to debut it here.
Choo Choo Charles was
Get
wild,
ready to
bro.
backstab,
It
race,
was.
or
That shit was so,
cooperate with up to 20
creepy.
of your friends in Cuff
A
Bus.
demonic train.
The
Oh,
what?
that
What?
game. Oh, I know what you all are talking
Well,
It's breaking out of prison?
That's what I'm saying, bro. This different
with
color.
furry
one,
animal?
so this got
Why is
Hey,
soap in here?
Why
Oh,
they
yeah.
naked?
Oh
You
lord.
throwing soap at them? Oh my god.
You beating them with a spoon, a ladle?
What is happening?
Bro, what is this?
And it's
Yeah, they
first
still
person?
whooping their ass.
Aliens.
Jalians. Actually, that's a better title than the Cuff Bus. Jalians.
Aliens actually is like a really good title.
Whoa. Pipe bomb.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I like the art style. Like it's very.
It is.
Yeah.
So even it's crazy. It's already a prison escape series.
The fact they're using spoons is hilarious.
You know what this is, right?
I mean, that is like a little like
What's up?
This is
little
another
pro.
stick, man.
It's definitely a stick, man. People gonna have fun with this shit.
Oh yeah, people gonna love it.
Some
This
AAA game gonna come out.
And then this gonna
Play
come
a
out.
stick man Cuff Bus.
This is also one of those games where
Oh
it's
my
following the
God.
trend of like the dark mascot trend, where like
Yes.
it's more so in horror. This isn't horror, but like you know, it's like a lot of
Alvaro
mascot
was.
characters. They're turning them into like horror characters or taking some kind of dark edge with them.
They smoking weed?
Well, I guess that's the dark
Hey,
edge for this
oh.
one.
Inspired by
Oh my
Bad
God.
Fur Day.
Yeah. Conker's Bad Fur Day
maybe. I don't know,
is
to be
along
honest.
those lines. Yeah.
That's
fact,
a
you
fun
could
say
game.
I was
one of the first
Remember,
ones
it
to
was
do it.
made by
Yeah,
one
but you know what?
person.
I'm okay with it. It
Congratulations,
looks
Gavin.
interesting
So
enough.
glad
I
to
expect
have
to see
that
a lot
on
of
stage.
videos on that.
All right, next one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on
Oh, yeah,
August
let's go.
30th from Ubisoft
Alrighty,
and
Star Wars, Star
Lucasfilm
Wars.
Games, the first open-world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase
As I
during
expected.
Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming
Which
as
is kinda
part
why I
of the
didn't want it
continuing
here,
Summer Game Fest
but let's see what
events.
they got.
But right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
Cost them $250,000.
I was literally just thinking that. I was like, yeah, let's see how much that that 200K
That's
costs.
Friday.
Got him.
Damn, this look good.
Work in progress does not represent final quality. Game capture and cinematic.
that
Like we
Lando?
always know.
It looked like it. And they're playing Sabak.
Christ, that jogging.
This isn't one of those games that's still on PS4, is it?
I don't think so. I think it's on
I don't
PS5
think
only.
Okay.
It better not
Next
be,
gen.
'cause I better not hear. It better run on my PlayStation 4.
I was just asking that just because this looks like one of those games where if it did run on the PS4, it's going to run like ass.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. And
Oh, yeah.
August 30th. Okay.
It's gonna sound like a
Big
ticking
guy
time bomb in
spotted
there too.
Lando there. So great.
Oh.
And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we've shown you so far, I think is going to be, coming out, this year, Cuff Bus. I'm not quite sure, but it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving
That
back to
was-
smaller
okay, I
teams,
got
a
you.
few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is
I
really
think Jeff has like a
spectacular.
spreadsheet of
Neva
feedback
comes from
and he's like
Nomada
going through
Studio,
that
the
shit like
creators
this.
of the Game
I
Award
mean, let's be
winning
honest.
series.
If
It
you had
chronicles the
everybody
story
online
of
just
Alba, a woman
screaming
down
at
to a
you
curious
from
wolf
every
cub.
for
Here's your
everything,
first ever
shoot, I'd
look
probably
at the
document some of the stuff too.
I don't
Yeah.
envy his position. I'll tell you that.
I definitely don't.
So this is that game I think that Terrence brought
It's
up,
Neva,
right?
isn't it? Yeah, it
Neva.
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the Grease guys. Okay.
So
Yeah, I was about to actually buy it because it's on sale right now.
in response to the thing that Terrence just said, I did read the same article that talked about how much it costs to be at Summer Game Fest. Talked about how like Jeff sees all the criticism. Like, in fact, they got a quote from Greg Miller, and Greg was like, "Yeah, sometimes he'll bring up a criticism that I had on the show, and he'll ask me about it and like how he can improve." So like, yeah, he's definitely checked out all the criticism and been like, "Okay, how can I correct and fix all this shit?"
Well,
Which
you
I
know
guess
what?
is the most you could ask.
Yeah, I mean, the most of
That's-
the, at the end of the
that's all
day,
he
I
asked
mean,
for, really.
if he's actually paying attention to valid criticism
Yeah.
and taking it into account, then hey, props to him.
Yeah, I'm
Pretty ass game.
gonna be
Yeah,
playing this.
I'm glad I added this to the list.
I'll be playing. It looks nice.
This looks like one of those
like
indie
it.
games that's going to do very well.
That looks
Oh,
good
yeah.
too.
It's gonna sit well with a lot of people too. It is, and it's gonna have a lot of artwork behind it too. I expect a lot of artists to be on this game.
Man, the art direction is so crazy. There's certain
It
studios that they nail
They
it
just know what
every
they're
time.
doing.
Yeah.
And it has I'm going to assume she's black, but we'll just call her dark skinned protagonist. It's like, hey, that's a plus two.
Hey, she black
Never.
too.
Trust me,
Never.
that game is such a true work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct.
Did you give a
yeah,
release
speaking
date on
of
that?
which-
After the Day of the Devs.
No,
on
it's
the
just
6th.
2024.
We got lots more
Okay.
for you.
Okay.
All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Hold on, wait. I was gonna say before I say this, I was like, y'all seen that tweet where he had put out asking about criticism, and all the quote tweets was to please wrap it up.
All are architects. of
Oh
fate,
man, that was the
Joe.
big one.
working in these walls of time.
He was like,
That's
so
the
what can
Game
I do to
Awards. I
make?
can't do nothing about that right now.
He was like, so what can I do to make this better for y'all with the Summer Game Fest? Please wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
What is this?
I don't know.
Let me not then die.
Something through history, it looks like.
Yeah.
Total War? Total War?
Total War.
Let me first do some great things.
That's what I'm thinking.
That shall be told among
I mean,
men.
you wouldn't. I feel like you wouldn't be wrong with that choice.
Or
Civilization.
Civ? Or
Yeah,
Civilization?
Civ was supposed to
You know
come
what?
back.
Until the end.
Yeah.
Man, that series been around a long time.
I was actually just thinking, has it really been gone?
No, not really.
It's been around for a good minute. There's people that love
Wow.
Civ. Especially when they get Gandhi.
You know what?
They love it.
If this is Civ, it's a dope ass trailer.
Yeah, this
This
is
trailer
this
cool
is
as
a
hell.
really good looking trailer.
Yeah, this is a really cool trailer,
'Cause I
man.
feel like a lot of those type of games, they'll show you some really cool graphical
Yep,
trailers.
Sid Meier's
More than
Civilization.
Civ
Seven.
7.
Okay,
Coming
nice.
next year. Okay.
Very nice.
You have some dude looking up at a skyscraper.
Hello, everyone at
That's
Summer Game
swear.
Fest. On behalf of the Firaxis
Oh, Firaxis.
team, we are thrilled to finally
Hey.
announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and date.
That's
to
actual
PCs
Sid Meier
and
himself.
consoles next year.
Never actually seen him
They
before.
beat the
I'm in
console.
awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this.
You know, it's kind of like
moment.
Tom Clancy,
But we
where it's
also
like,
have to thank
Tom Clancy isn't
incredible
really
fans
associated
around
with the
the world
games like that, so you
At
don't
all.
expect actual
Support
Sid
No.
Meier to
Oh.
be there.
for over 30
No,
I really didn't
mean,
expect that. I was
on
like,
top of
that's
that,
Can't wait to
on top
share
of that, he's
more,
dead. He's
and we
definitely
hope
not
you'll join
associated
us
with him.
later
Yeah,
this
he-
summer
Yeah.
for
Well,
the
yeah, I know, but I'm
full
just saying,
reveal
in name
of
alone,
Civilization 7.
that
Tom
person's
Clancy's just
associated
an
with it.
author, and they bought
Yeah.
rights to his shit.
Stay
Yeah.
civilized.
Yeah, that's correct. I think he made the character Sam Fisher, and that's it.
Really? Didn't know
I
that.
think
Here
he
we
was.
go.
I think he made
I know
Sam
what that
Fisher. I
is.
can't.
I know what that is.
Wukong.
Wukong.
Yes, sir.
I'll have to do research on that, actually. I'm going to double check that.
Sir.
Okay, we'll call. We got to get a release date, bro.
We need a demo. That's what we need, because we need to we need to check to see if this game is real.
I agree.
Somewhere.
Don't let this game be just a bunch of smoke and mirrors.
There's a lot of gameplay that's online. Like,
so I heard
even stuff you didn't see released. I saw me and Devin were looking at some the other day.
I heard that Jeff doesn't charge like indie companies. Like he has a certain number of slots for like smaller indie companies. And then I also heard that if it was like a brand new game, like new news, you probably weren't paying that much. But like second reveals and shit like that, that's when you come off the money.
So at that point, you just add
another one of the ones. Which is
August 20th. All right.
This won't be on Xbox? Wow.
What a surprise.
I mean, it's there for every. Well, it's not for.
Oh, the Wukong headband is collector's edition? That's cool.
I want that. I would.
Wukong headband is kind of iconic. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, come on, Drew, where's the demo? Come on.
Ain't no demo, B.
MetaQuest. Nope. Oh,
MetaQuest.
I think I remember this game.
Fish.
Oh, Odin something? Or Asgard?
The best. Asgard's Wrath. It was like God of War style kind of game.
They said this game was the truth.
I believe it.
Asgard's Wrath.
Now this, yeah, you definitely should have come off some money for it.
Yeah.
We didn't learn nothing. It was just like
free
hey,
when you buy it comes with the MetaQuest 3.
To build the model.
That is interesting.
Reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall.
Starry Studios.
Still glimmers.
I'm gonna say, what in the SMT is this?
Of the unknown, like
why that look like why that look like a Moogle beside her?
Is that that shooter?
Okay, there are
I'm
guns.
thinking about.
The smallest
That shooter I'm thinking about that had like survival elements. What the heck was that shooter?
Too many of them.
Yeah. I'm saying too many of them. Gotta get a little.
That's it. One human.
Well,
I remember this game.
It better
This
not be
actually
like
had a
two.
beta.
Next month. Okay.
That comes out real soon. Hey man, don't talk about two human.
Gaming.
Or two human
This is
too.
real.
What's up, Steph? Black Nut? What was that?
I ain't see it, so I don't know.
That's why I didn't know.
Wild.
On every device. Yeah.
I did see Black Nut.
Samsung Gamer Hub. Play it on Black.
Have any of you faced Tyranids
Whoa,
before?
Hammer.
Only these
Yeah, it's the
parts
new
of
Warhammer
out.
game.
Then there is
It's
much.
fine.
Is it out or no?
Space Marine 2, it shouldn't be out yet, right?
Or is it like is it kind of close to
Now that they might have had a demo. I did see this is gonna have multiplayer too.
Okay, it's September.
Because the original one did.
It's a couple months out.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer
never
guests
left.
joining us throughout the show,
I
and I'm
promise we
very
did.
excited to introduce our first
dude.
guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG, Metaphor, slated to launch this October.
Oh, Metaphor.
Please welcome
Okay.
the
I got
director
excited,
and art
and then it was
designer
like,
for
oh, it's the
Persona
Atlas
3,
thing. I'm
4,
like, no.
and 5,
I already
Katsura
got my shit
Hoshino
pre-ordered,
and
so
Shigenori
yeah.
Sojima.
I'm excited.
I mean, this
You
game is
gotta-
going to sell all the copies and get one of the highest review scores of the year.
You ain't gotta sell me on nothing else. I'm already in there like swimming. Give me the game.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。
Shout out to
今日は
Shigenori Sojima.
副島さんと一緒に
Great art.
このステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、 アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが
I
変身
love how the
して、
translator just dressed for the
明日の未来
moment.
のた
He's
めに
like, this
戦
is
う
my
という
moment.
とても熱い RPG です。
For the moment.
I'm finna
This
translate
is
the
an
fuck
RPG
out of
in which
this
the party members
All them
transform
years
into
of
their jobs, which we
kanji
call
gonna pay
archetypes.
off.
These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game.
Damn.
These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
Makes sense. Like
メタファ
class
ーは
advancement.
アトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させて
This
作
and
っています。
Unicorn
とても大
Overlord
きな
don't
ボリュー
have
ム
the
の
people's hearts
ゲ
for
ー
a
ムです。
while.
今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible.
Hold on,
In
Ninja.
fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered
Ninja
around the
looking kinda
topic of
cold.
these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
All right, let's go.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues.
This was
deep within us.
October, right?
I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah.
The reality
Yeah,
is
this is a.
we oppress.
Ooh.
We fight.
Damn.
A great
Crazy, all this drama and this whole game about winning an election.
Exactly.
found a way to weave
I'm with
true
it.
magic.
That sounds like what would happen in a fantasy world.
Exactly.
Shit, election's already dramatic as hell in real life.
Shit, that's what happens in ReZero.
Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side.
Well, this game already looks like it's running
The
much
same
better.
powers
Oh,
lie
yeah, definitely.
dormant
It looks smooth.
within them. On guard! You must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
This is like when you in one of them countries where you need your own private army to run for political office.
Oh, yeah.
You've acquired a most interesting power, an archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield
So
power
what you telling me is I'm doing this shit for 100 hours going crazy.
Come on now. You know this studio. It's going to be 100 hours. And you going to like it.
Oh, for sure.
This
Y'all
pretty much
put
looks
all
like
this
the
on
answer to anyone who said that, yo, I can't play Persona, there's too much high school in it. Like, this looks like it'll be a bit more mature in that regard.
Such an honor to have Hoshino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game
don't
coming
get too
later
excited,
this year.
people.
As Batman,
I know,
you
right?
face
They heard, they're
threat,
like,
the mysterious
Batman
Rat King
VR.
and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
I don't know what VR has to do to convince me, but it ain't there yet.
I mean, the idea behind playing Batman in VR makes sense.
For sure.
But just people just don't. Yeah. We don't have an investment in VR yet. Like, it just seems like a pointless. Like, when I got the Steam Deck, I was like, I'm buying a device where I can play all of my online games in my hand. I already have a built-in thing there. So this is like
have to be at my desk
on everything that was once
right. Like, this is just extra, and it's way more expensive.
Yep, you nailed all of it. Because, like, that's the thing. Like, I gotta go out and spend more money and then build a whole new library.
The only ones who can use it.
I'll say my roommate has, I think he has the MetaQuest 3. If you're somebody who like,
King will stop at nothing to destroy my city.
I think once you get into VR and you start to believe in it, I think that's like it's one of those things where you just really have to try it for yourself and just get acclimated to it. But it's one of those things where it's not for everybody. And yeah, that's
right.
it's going to have to get to a point where they're going to have to convince everybody. That's even with Apple's VR headset.
Yeah.
They're going to have to do a better job of convincing people to adopt to it.
I think you need just more tech.
You also need that price to come. In Apple's case, you definitely need that price to come down.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise.
Street Fighter?
And that includes me. Because
okay,
I have
so
been
can
a
I
fan
say
of
this real quick?
Ever since one
This
of
was the
its
thing
first
I ended up getting
iteration and have
spoiled
been
on.
playing
This is what
each
you
one
told me.
ever since. So, let's check it out.
It's either Street Fighter or it's Virtua Fighter. Oh, it's well, wait.
Wait.
We watching the slideshow.
What?
Okay, it is Street
so
Fighter.
Oh no, that's
okay. So yeah, it's Street Fighter. This is what I got spoiled on. So yeah, I know what's happening here.
Oh wait,
Oh, Terry Bogard.
Hold on,
Hold on, SNK. Let's fucking
Terry.
go.
Well, Terry done put in work these last couple years, boy.
Oh wow,
Oh,
I know
my.
Max
Okay.
lost his shit watching this.
What the fuck?
Yo, SNK for CVS 4. Let's go. 3.
Akuma's best friend is here.
Let's break the meta again, baby.
Oh wow.
Street Fighter 4.
This is DLC, next DLC group.
Really?
Yeah, this next DLC.
So that'll be season 2.
Yo,
Bison.
Bipson.
This is awesome.
Oh wait, is that Sagat or is that Bite?
That's Bison. That's
Okay, it looked like Sagat's chin. That's what kind of threw me
got
off.
rid of you. Don't
No.
come back.
They had me. He even look like he barely
Wait,
made
that's
it.
a guy.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It is okay. That's what I thought.
The guy said, "Fuck that shit. Get out of
That
here."
is a guy. Yeah.
He has.
Oh,
his
shit.
now?
Guy, you the real MVP.
Whoa.
I didn't know that
Wait.
was the case.
No.
Oh,
Whoa.
my God.
He took
Wait,
Sagat's
it is
body.
Bison. Whoa.
He stole Sagat's body. Oh, shit.
Whoa.
What a villain.
Wow. That is wow.
Rid of this man.
I'm about to get Psycho Tiger. Psycho Tiger.
That's a
Wow.
by the way.
That is one hell of a
God, bro.
twist. Wow.
Oh, I know.
context
I know
behind
folks
Bison
already
being dead.
got their card out paying season 2 right now.
When I tell you, I know Max lost his mind.
Yeah, hey, that's what I said. I know he definitely lost it at Terry and Mai.
Terry and
Yeah,
Maya
and
is
then
a
it
nice
do
surprise.
both too. That's
cool.
dope.
Hey,
What is
that
this?
you know what that means? That honestly means CVS 3 is more than likely going to happen at some point. I would like people can like Marvel. We know that's pretty
Bro.
much dead, but CVS 3, I think that's
Terrorist.
alive.
Garo came back. We can do CBS 3 now.
Yeah.
Garo came back.
Well, it's just the fact that Capcom and SNK themselves are on such buddy terms again that
That's true.
that makes it entirely possible. So
Man,
that's
that man
awesome.
Terry Bogard is putting in work.
I
He
swear,
said,
Terry is
"You don't know
everything.
who I am, Smash? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be about 5 games in the next 6 years. He ain't got nothing where he gonna see me a
You gonna
lot.
learn who I am.
He gonna learn my name.
You know what that
Yo,
probably
gang.
means? That probably means you're going
What's
to
up?
get a Street Fighter crossover character in Garo.
Yeah. Oh, that
That
does
is
make sense.
very true.
Yeah, so that's
You know what would be really funny if it was Dan.
Now that would be fun.
But because he's the joke character combining
Yeah.
attributes.
Oh,
of
let's
some
go,
of their
Tenkai.
characters.
Sparking
Oh,
Zero.
okay. Sparking.
Oh, okay.
My freaking supervisor stopped me today. There's a new Sparking Zero trailer you can check out. I'm gonna check it out later. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
This should come with the release date.
Yeah, I agree.
I would hope it does. I hope it does.
Okay, boo, what you got?
I think I said this was a series.
Fighters of Legend.
October 18th.
That's your guess?
That's a wild guess.
If you nail it, man, we're going to play some roulette right now.
Well,
I'm picking whatever color you pick.
Bro, we've seen this story like 50 times.
50
don't
times.
even matter.
Hold on, what are we doing now? Hold on.
Dialogue?
We have
We
a
got
chance to
optional events
change
going on?
something?
He was super
What the hell?
Fight Vegeta.
Wait.
What is
yeah.
happening?
Oh, we got
Trunks
a
up
way
here?
to.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're doing what if stories.
Oh my God.
In there like
Go-
swimwear. That's what every one of these games should be doing.
I
Go
agree.
ahead and give it to me.
Time
now.
to give us some what if.
I love it.
Give me those what if fusions back again.
I know, right?
Man. That was fun. I ain't oh, man, you close.
Too close.
We might need to go ahead and go to roulette anyway.
I swear,
There
bro,
you
you
go.
that close.
And we got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Now we step
Why'd
into
I
the world of
mishear him at
Delta
first?
Force Hawk Ops, a
There you
free-to-play
go. We got the
tactical
release date
shooter
for
available
fucking
to
Zero,
play on
y'all.
all
Like,
platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer
Whoa.
FPS.
That's a different game.
extraction mode.
I know, right?
Team.
Said multiplayer extraction.
We've got a new mission. Operation Lightning Strike.
Multiplayer bang
The
bang.
situation
shoot 'em
at
up.
Zero Dam is now very serious. With conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective. Collect and
Man,
decode
if all
the
watch those
located
last
at
few
the
games,
tourist
this
sector
looks
of
so
the
boring now.
southeast.
I know.
We need to utilize the range
yes,
of stealth
agreed.
insertion.
Yes.
But I mean, like, how many of these
blew
do
my
you need?
mind. I
I
knew
agree.
there was a Bison. I didn't realize that was what Bison was in. I didn't
Man,
know
he
that
took
it was that.
Sagat's body. That's crazy.
You know
I'm
what,
ready
though?
I'm ready for the story implications behind that.
I guess you don't have what's the word I'm looking for? I guess COD is
What's up?
not as realistic as it used to be, right?
Yeah,
it is.
I agree with that. We talked about that with the Gundam thing the other day, so yeah, they've kind of. Now we like, oh shoot,
I guess maybe some of these series want
Like
to
the angle
fulfill
shot.
the Counter-Strike.
the
type.
military shooter, traditional.
Probably.
I wouldn't even call this. I
Probably
wouldn't even call this
executive.
Counter Strike. This feels more like SOCOM or
The drill is over.
like old school Ghost
Operation
Recon.
Good luck.
Was like
Delta Force.
Delta Force, Hawk Ops. That's a lot.
But that
Okay.
is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game
Black Hawk
that is
Down?
also fully licensed to recreate
An original
moments
game.
from
Okay,
the
so I know.
award-winning
I
Ridley
recognize
Scott
that
movie.
name. Delta Force been
Here
around for a while.
is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
We get to play Black Hawk Down. All right.
Apparently.
Somalia, East Africa, 1993.
I had to watch that movie and do a scene from it in class. This is very personal now.
Yep, I recognize that logo.
All units prepared for landing.
This is 21 years later for us to just come back again. 21 years.
Get down! Get down! Enemy attack! Attack fight! Enemy vehicles coming! Vehicle under attack!
You know what this reminds me of? Even though
What's
it
that?
shouldn't.
What's up?
Unknown 9. Are we gonna see that?
You know, I was wondering that myself.
Good
I would
point.
think that would need to be here, either
And
here
now,
or somewhere
I have an
this
update
month.
for you on Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves.
Let's go!
For real this time.
Real fighting games. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you never lied.
As opposed to fake ones, huh?
Opposed to fake ones, man.
Party
Games
animals.
people want.
As a machine.
Or what's the other game?
Games
Gang
people
Beasts.
want. I will admit Game Beasts does look fun.
Legends of the Past.
You like that Octodad type shit where you can't really control your character? They got them wobbly arms.
You know, I never got to play Octodad now I think about it.
You should. Unless you want to be frustrated.
It was more like a take demo anyway.
Hey!
Oh,
Janae's
Jeanette.
back.
Makes sense.
Box 3.
Oh, new character. That's a new character.
That's
What's up?
I just seen that move he did.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the dude before Kane in the first game. I think his name.
Oh, we got the
Grant.
mini games.
I
That's
remember
him
Grant,
minus
yeah.
that's him minus the hood and the mask.
Oh.
I think that's him. He's just going under a new name. If not, he has some. That's like someone new that he's been teaching.
Oh, that's interesting. Wait, what's happening?
Huh?
Oh man, Halo coming to PS5.
Well, it's funny you say that.
That is a rumor.
That is a rumor.
Yeah,
That's
I
definitely
heard.
Halo 1
Love Game
remaster.
Room.
More in Dolby.
Just a hint that nobody saw coming. Like, yeah, Dolby. We just talking about soundtracks for now.
I imagine that would have to be at Xbox's show.
Man, they
I ain't
burned the
gonna lie.
Xboxes before.
These the motherfuckers you should definitely be charging $350,000, $250,000
Oh, yeah,
shit. Come on,
Talking
man.
about Samsung?
Yeah.
They got it. They make phones and shit too.
Ain't nobody here for this.
What is this? These are just
Yeah,
this is
we'll
just
start.
ad segments essentially.
Essentially, I mean, this is technically
This is a game.
A mobile game?
That I couldn't.
This looks familiar. This looks
It might be a
familiar.
mobile game, I feel.
That's a great design for a character. But she was knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, it's like it's based off Norse mythology. I mean, not Norse mythology, Greek mythology. You have like a Poseidon-looking character, a Cyclops, one character like Nyx.
These two characters have a lot of personality. I ain't gonna
Here's the
lie.
thing. I don't give a
What's
shit
up?
about this until they show what the actual
So the
game
game's
looks
like,
That's facts.
We know how
That's
these mobile
facts.
games work.
Because I'll tell you the truth, bro. I would watch this if this was a show.
I would watch this. It feels like a cartoon.
that looks like Artemis.
If it was a show,
Oh, that reminds me. The Among Us cartoon should be here at some point.
The final battle.
You know, I
Oh,
was
man.
thinking that maybe the Sonic 3 trailers could
Here we
show
go.
up here.
Maybe.
Oh, this plays like Battle Rush.
Poseidon.
Lots can make that for ya.
Lot.
Cyclops. Okay, I like that.
Ares.
I remember this game now.
That's Ares.
I remember this game now.
What's going on?
It's like one of those
last
multiplayer
person
game where the
standing
stage
kinda
like
okay.
falls out.
Switch.
Battle
Steam,
Crush.
Mobile. Okay.
Why is he?
Junior
Huh.
Ishigaki.
Mecha Break.
Yeah.
Oh, Mega Break. Okay.
I wish
Oh,
this
really?
had like a story or something. I'd be so into it.
Yeah, this is just multiplayer customization and waifus.
Damn, those designs look
Waifus?
Hey, if I remember correctly, it was like a lot of female pilots, I think. I could be wrong.
Hey man, where they at? Let me see them.
Yeah, they'll make design do look cool. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my god. I did watch a lot of gameplay for this when the beta came out. And I played a little bit too, actually. Now I think about it. It's
I
pretty
hope
solid.
this game. I hope this game will be good.
There's a little more.
But I just don't have an attachment to like just mech action, no story. Like I don't really do anything for me.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was
I ain't got a problem with it.
with its
Let me shoot some
immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his
Now, if it's
Blumhouse
Gundam, that's a
band
whole
have
different
become
story, 'cause
synonymous
that's how
with
Gundam works.
incredible horror
Need
films
some
over the
narrative.
years,
Blumhouse.
like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Okay.
All right, Blumhouse, what you got?
Blumhouse Games.
Bigfoot, I guess. I don't know.
Five Nights
Five
at
Nights at
Freddy's.
Freddy's. The Black Phone.
The Black Phone.
The Ring?
Oh, the ring would be cool.
That'd be
Okay.
wild.
Oh, they don't like the ring to me.
Dark
Theater
times
of
await us.
It's like an original IP.
if we got the puppets.
Man, that's creepy.
That is true.
Oh, y'all have multiple games?
Looks like it.
Oh, hell no.
3 seasons.
Oh my god. Is it like Harvest Moon, but evil?
I think so.
Cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
Cause this.
Sleep wait.
I am
Eyes out.
terrified.
Oh,
And I am
Eyes
scared
Out.
to
That was
death
like
to
one of the
stay
newer
awake.
studios. Interesting.
Don't worry, Viv. If any
Oh,
ghost
this game I'm familiar
It's
with.
looking like Crow's Country right here.
It's like Crow Country. Oh, it's not Crow Country. I thought it was.
save you, no matter
It's just
what,
like it.
just go home, Viv.
Nah, this lighting looking wild, bro.
The local police department asked
Save
me
me.
to
Man,
help
they
with a
announced
case.
hella horror game.
That's
Why do
what
they
I'm
need a
saying,
game?
bro.
And none of them look alike.
I know, right?
It should have some
Simulation
developer
from Play Me Studios.
Shoot, these must have been in the cooker for quite some time.
Got it. And from the visionary minds of Sam Barlow and Brandon Cronenberg.
Project T.
Dark times await us.
Damn, that kind of reminds me of Sega's announcement when they just dropped like 5 games at
Kinda
once.
was.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it
And I mean,
definitely reminds me of that.
I don't really care about horror games, but that was a good way to show a trailer. Good shit.
Yeah. All right,
That's a very like big man. We hear moment in the industry. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
that's
Please
exactly
welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine.
We definitely got to tell Devin about that part.
Games.
Yeah, we
You might have seen it by now.
Fair enough.
Maybe.
Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys
Jason
all.
Blum.
Great to hear the fans out there.
Makes sense.
You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming.
Why you got a Superman
Don't worry.
That's a great
Anyway,
question.
horror is,
Might be.
to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming. It's working in live events. And we wanted to try and take our approach
Y'all do live events
to movies and apply it to
I wonder
games.
about that.
And that's what you see here.
I think
We're
maybe they
doing
mean like the
independent
live
games.
promotional
We're gonna
events.
look for creators
maybe?
and give them
Okay,
a
that makes more
platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
Well, they look great. It's a really diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about. We saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone.
Flavors of
So
fear.
maybe you're a fan of
That's what
nostalgic
y'all should have called that lineup of
90s
games.
experiences with a bit of a twist,
Ooh.
intense first-person
Say that
shooters.
for the next one.
Or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, you know, we as horror fans, we know
farming
that there are
sim don't
so
look
many
cozy, but
different
that shit look
subgenres to explore.
distressing.
Our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as
farming sim
excited,
by
which means
day and,
we've got psychological nightmares, we have
about to get killed
supernatural
at night.
scares, we have cosmic horror.
Well,
And
you're
our
good.
team has worked really
And
hard
trying to get your
work
corn
with
and shit
global,
together all of a
creative,
sudden, something with some
talented
teeth and
partners.
claws is
And that
behind
means
you.
for
man.
us that
The real children of the corn.
we
I know, right?
really want to, as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. You know, we can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have there. And I know, you know, we'll get into when
like
games are
y'all
coming out,
too.
but some of these are
I hope I
coming
like y'all
soon,
games. I
Jason,
might
right?
not
We
be
got a good
playing
slate.
Well, yeah,
But I hope I like
we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So so you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans
mean,
of
yeah,
it,
that's,
even if you're not normally
that's
into
what you
horror.
expect for
And
horror games.
Quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future
Like
years.
I said,
more
final-
from,
final
Blumhouse games.
girl,
You guys, what do you think of the
shirt.
slate? Pretty amazing, right?
Yeah.
What these guys are pulling off.
That makes a
Jason,
lot of
Luis,
sense.
thanks so much for being here on Summer Game.
Thank you, guys.
All right. And now here's the world premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
Let's go!
What?
So like a arcade type game.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, we even said retro arcade. Okay.
Digital Eclipse.
Digital Eclipse. Go back to
Still
the
though, it's kind of
beginning.
cool. Man, that wasn't even legally distinct Power Rangers.
Sure wasn't.
Damn,
Yeah,
this
it
feels
just-
just like the SNES game.
It
That
sure does.
does.
I'm not mad at this.
I'm definitely not mad at this one, bro.
Dopping Rita.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to go ahead and ask the homie Quad if he's playing this, because I'm like,
Oh my god.
Yeah, this looks like that type of nostalgia game that people are going to really mess with.
Yeah.
Oh,
If Tim is in
yeah.
the chat, if Tim is in the chat, you know this is one of the ones we play. But beat us together all the time.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Bro, this
Okay.
is looking like a Sega game.
Yo.
Hey,
It's like
yo, this
Battletoads stuff going on.
This is definitely very.
Just gotta have a mech fight.
Saturn.
There we go.
This is very.
It looks like something from the Saturn Dreamcast era, like that. Well, maybe more so like the Saturn era, but yeah, that's dope.
Hey.
So, has Hasbro always had a gaming division?
No, this is a new thing, and they've been they put a lot of money into it.
Real quick.
I believe it.
Add to wish list.
What the fuck?
A boy and his deer.
And that deer gonna get heavy as hell real quick.
You're correct.
Yeah.
Raising a deer.
Hold on now.
Got dark magic hogs, man. Though we only had those down south.
Okay, that's
Okay, now it's getting bigger. Okay. Whoa. Like that scene from Final Fantasy 15.
You raised him long enough, he got magic powers?
Deep.
Dear
boy.
They didn't try on the name, but the game looks great.
It does look good.
Hey, man, that magical deer.
Magical deer, beautiful game, Deer and Boy, which comes from first-time developer
I like how we
Jason
mentioned how we
Boudet
know
in Paris,
Max
who
was
started
went
that
nuts.
project
He just
alone
put his
in
video up
2020
and in
during
his
the
screen
pandemic,
and
and
his
now has
thumbnail.
a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid
He's
from the
going
French
off.
government, and games like that are why we do this show.
If I was
giving
Jeff, I'd have sat
first-time
down with that
developers
man
a
and been like,
chance
hey,
to show
man,
you what they're working
this
on.
game looks
All right,
fire as
next,
fuck.
after a long
And that
wait,
name is
Kingdom
trash
Come
change.
Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
Warhorse, are they the niggas who do
Kingdom Come Deliverance?
That's what I
Best laid
thought.
plans of men don't always come to
I
fruition.
thought this was coming out this year too.
Man proposes,
That would make sense.
but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls. These two young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass Smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world.
Oh.
But in the end,
Is that
we all
necessary?
face your judgment.
I don't think it was.
Man,
They
you
doing
had
it
to
all.
remind us what time period we're in.
It's come out prayer, and the next thing you know, you
Lack
see
the
some
courage
girl
to
getting piped down. It's like, hold on.
The
now,
last
chill
time
out.
I ran away, I lost
What
everything.
is he?
I'm never gonna run from that fucker again. Kiss
Oh.
our asses! God, is this retribution for my sins? To the task!
Does look graphically good.
Yeah.
It does look much. It looks much better than the first game. Yeah. Oh man, you actually can do like realistic war.
Come on! To the task!
Thank God.
To the fucking task.
I tell you what, all the people who want nothing but Europeans in their game, there you go. Buy a million copies.
Next is the mind of Silent Hill
yeah,
creator
it's on
Keiichiro
purpose, too.
Toyama-san.
That
Back in
developers talked about
2021,
it.
we announced his new game,
He was like, oh, well,
Slitterhead,
you know,
at the Game
historically,
Awards, and
he one of them
now
type dudes.
we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent Tokyo-based studio.
Independent
Slitterhead.
Tokyo-based studio.
Yes, sir. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I seen a picture about.
Yep.
Not necessarily about the game, but I've
Okay.
heard about it having something
OK
come
Game
up.
Studios. Yeah, this
Okay, new
was,
studio?
Yeah, from the guy. who made
Slitterhead
Silent
showed up
Hill.
a while ago at one of the Game Awards, I think.
Oh, Slitterhead. I remember that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kept hearing word this was gonna happen like before this event happened, so I was like, okay.
It's got leaked.
This is one of those games that I heard a lot about.
Slitterhead. Ooh.
God, dog.
Some things weren't meant to be seen. That's one of them.
Hold on.
What?
You playing a Parasite?
Well, Slitterhead.
I'm still kind of fucked up at the fact that he like jumped out the window and then jumped into somebody else's body. In other words, that person just fucking died.
Oh, absolutely. This gives me like Kudelka vibes.
Wow, that's a throwback.
I know, right?
Like Kudelka, Parasite Eve, that era.
Yeah. I mean, low key, this shit look like Parasite.
It definitely like Parasite.
Yeah.
Okay. The powers look cool, but am I crazy or something looks off with these animators?
It's
the frame
things-
rate's kind of wacky.
It's the way things are moving.
It's a little janky, yeah.
Yeah, janky is the best word to describe it. Yeah, it might just be a first trailer kind of thing where it just they haven't nailed it down.
Dang,
yet.
in the dog.
The dog.
Literally.
Oh, this year! Wow.
This year, okay, all right.
I remember this guy.
As soon as I figured him, I was like, oh Lord, not him.
I have seen this developer before. What's this series called, or this game called?
Mr. Potato Head, the game? What the fuck?
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean.
Killer Bean,
It's because
that's
I'm
it.
good at what I do.
Damn.
Really?
What?
Okay, that was cold.
What the Max Payne is going on here? Allie.
Oh my god!
Oh, yo! I went from being like, this game looked like trash to being sold. Holy shit.
What the heck?
Yeah!
Bruh played Max Payne and said, oh yeah, we keeping that legacy going.
Until they lied to me.
What in the world? I remember watching gameplay of this on YouTube from the developer months ago. And I was like, this looks cool as hell.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
And he got him.
Damn, these physics.
Oh my god, this trailer's ridiculous. You play first and third person, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
This kind of
oh my god,
randomly kind of gives me Serious Sam's vibes in a sense.
Definitely
Yeah,
Serious Sam
definitely
vibe.
Serious Sam.
Killer Bean.
Killer Bean. Early access.
Where it's cool and over the top, and it's totally
Glad you like
self-aware
that
kind
one.
of
That
thing.
was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not.
Yeah,
right?
you can see the development of this game on
Jeff
YouTube.
Liu,
He has a
who previously
YouTube
worked
channel where he
as an
shows the
animator
development
on
of the
movies
game.
like The
He worked on this
Matrix
for a
Reloaded.
while.
So
I mean, if
fun.
you're
It's
doing it by
amazing what can
yourself,
happen
no
in this
choice.
industry. All right,
I
to
swear, bro,
introduce
no choice.
their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Laprince and Emmerich Toa.
Okay.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here.
It really might be something.
When
I'll
we
play
created
for
our
real.
studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic.
Yeah, I've seen this
It's
game.
a face-off
This sounds like
between
a more
you
serious
and the
version
mountain.
of that game we saw last year.
And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
You
I
can
don't know
see
why
more
you
later
said that
today
like it
during
was a
the
selling
devs,
point.
but now let's
If
have
an
a look.
indie studio ever come out here and show you just a bunch of like cool ass graphics instead of gameplay, we done lost the plot. What the hell are we doing now?
Yeah.
Like that's AAA nonsense. Like regular, I don't expect that from like AA and indie studios.
I did not expect the game to attempt what you son did already. That was real fast. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, it's so many games now that you bound to get something like that. But this is such a
So you like
a shift.
moving like the individual limbs kind of thing?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
That's how Jusan worked. We had to move every single individual part. It's like more realistic climbing.
Boy, got them those fawn legs.
Why on earth are you doing this?
Must be a reason.
I guess, that was in her like initial speech where she was like, why do climbers do things like that?
Yeah.
For some, it's just the journey and just being able to say that you did it, I guess.
That was a hell of a speech, though. She was like, my dad went on the climb and half his team didn't come back.
That was wild.
Yeah, that was right there, right?
That'd be my lesson to be like, yep, that ain't something for me. A 50% success rate is not part of my goals.
And someone had to ask, like, but why though? Let's find out.
Okay.
The Game Bakers. Actually, Game Bakers. Great name for school.
Yeah, that was the Game Bakers.
That's that type.
Cool
That's the
name.
type of game where
Ivy Road.
people who resonate with it, they'll enjoy it.
I'm not meant to be here.
Glad
And that was Tina May Fury, right?
I'm a fighter.
That's what they
I'm
said.
meant to be in the arena.
Okay.
In combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience.
Trying to make some
And
leaf
I'm not really
juice,
the
baby.
patient type. But I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench.
Yeah, go get that Pokemon.
And do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy.
That's like a dark turn.
Clearly she's not. So this is what, a game about PTSD?
This might be a
Seems
game
like
about
it.
that.
Wander stop.
Interesting.
Okay.
I imagine you see
That
more about
was
that
Wonder
at
Stop, the announcement of the
Annapurna
next game from
Interactive
Davey Redden,
studio.
the creator of the
Next
Stanley
month.
Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect.
The
from
Stanley
Ivy
Parable,
Road.
huh.
Cannot wait.
Yeah, they
That
made the
sounds
Stanley
familiar.
Parable
Now
in
here's
the
a look at the
beginner's
story
guide.
trailer for
Okay.
Unknown 9 Awakening, a
There it
narrative
is.
action
Yep,
adventure
there we
game
go.
that tells the story
All right,
of
let's see
Haruna,
what it's
a young
talking about.
woman born with the
What
ability
y'all
to
talking
venture
about?
into the fold, a dimension
What
that
y'all
overlaps.
All right, this trailer needs to sell because if this game is coming out, then
Turn your
they
thoughts
gotta show us
inward
something.
and focus on your shade.
Oh, this is
gets delayed?
Bandai publishing this?
Yeah.
I do. Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna. These are incredible.
It was a little
They call
slow
themselves
last
the
time, like
Sahine.
the fighting. I
Yeah,
wonder if
it
they-
was.
they
It did
cleaned
look
that up.
rough
And
around the
shielded from
edges. That's why I think like this
The
one
Unknown
really
Nine.
needs to sell it.
Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the Nine. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
I do love the Uncharted-esque vibe you're getting off of this game.
Yeah.
But with like powers, I like that.
He killed someone I loved. Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
Oh yeah.
Okay, body snatcher.
Trailer was solid.
The Fold is a strange place.
I don't know that it does what Terrence said it needed to do, which I kind of agree.
Oh,
And
so it's
still
fall
no
now. Okay.
Proper date. Interesting.
Okay.
It's
we
probably
know
one of
about
those
these.
that'll show up at Gamescom, and maybe that'll sell it some more. Hopefully.
You know what? Look at this Monster Hunter story. Like, that is some nice Steam Deck bait right there.
Oh my God.
Capcom
deals.
deals.
You're not wrong though.
Y'all trying to play some video games? Don't play them joints.
Everything on sale. Come get it.
Just the sale
And
itself.
Street Fighter is like up to 50
50% off is pretty good for Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, they're celebrating the 1-year anniversary, so it makes sense.
Gemma game.
I feel like I should know what this is.
Safe
Cinematic by Safe House.
Wait, a different studio did the cinematics?
Outsourcing. I'm not against it.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall.
This looks familiar, but I can't place it.
Yeah, I agree.
Feel honored to fight a legend.
Souls like.
I was gonna say, this is giving Souls like vibes. So yeah.
Your greatest.
Psych is actually a rhythm game.
Stop.
That would make this game so much better. Form change?
Hold on now. Hold on now. Form change.
Yeah, I was going to say he just changed form and got a new weapon.
That's pretty cool. Got some cool magic. Okay. Right. Oh.
You need your face. So I can show him what's really good.
Oh, and like you get every time you get a different mask, you get different powers.
They think it's him standing in front of them.
Huh. Be interesting gameplay implication. I do remember this.
Okay,
I definitely remember this.
Tria.
Yeah, I definitely remember this game now. Because the demo's out. I was thinking about trying it
Oh,
out.
September, huh?
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay.
Yeah, this is the looter shooter. I tried it out. Like, this is not for
Finally set
me.
for release, and we're very happy
waiting
here
on this
to
to come
debut
out. My
the new
friends
trailer and the
We
reveal.
don't play this when it
of
come
the
out.
release
Like we
date.
play every goddamn free-to-play shooter. It'd be nice if we didn't.
Hell, it had a long beta last year. I remember it was on
sure
PS5.
did.
You could just play
Yeah,
it.
it did. We played that almost every day.
Oh, okay. And remember the bunny rabbit girl?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. If you did more, if it was more of a story and you did more with the armor, you might be able to sell me on this. But do like
I think
the
there's
armor.
a story. Pretty sure there's a
You know,
story.
when it's one of these type games, you know, the story's always like secondary. Like they don't really put a lot of effort into it.
Oh well.
But I love
Fair
the
enough.
armor. Like every design I've seen has been pretty cool.
You know, I'll say so far, I don't think anybody can accuse Jeff of not having variety here because there's nothing's really been just like one note. It feels like we've gotten a little bit of everything.
Yeah, he talked about that on the Q&A as well, where he said he was trying his best to make sure that there was something for everybody at this show, and you can definitely see it.
Yeah.
Man. Good luck. The looter shooter genre, that's an uphill battle to climb.
It's full.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all are right. The armor here does look really cool.
Because if I remember this game correctly, it took a lot of elements that Warframe had. Like very similar element.
It looks like it. I like this game's armor way more than I like Warframe. Warframe's armor just looks weird.
Yeah, it's
and I know that's
like
the point.
A flesh kind of, like almost like Guyver,
So did we
like
get
Guyver type.
Did we get a trade away or no? So I can let them know that it's about to be sometime soon.
This is a free play game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was free to
What's
play.
that?
Yeah.
July
July
2nd.
soon.
Whoa.
Man.
And it's on PS4? Wow.
Wow.
I know, right?
It wasn't that graphic
looks
expensive.
awesome.
It just
The
looked
Yeah, it
First
wasn't
Descendant
that
will be
hard.
available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd.
She seems really
And
comfortable.
now, please welcome two developers whose
Talking about
hit
she,
indie
like,
game
the host,
Among Us
or-
took the
Yeah,
world by
like
storm
as
in
like
a couple of game
co-host.
awards.
Oh.
She seems really comfortable.
From Inner Sloth, here are
it
Victoria
is.
Tran and Forrest Willard.
Among Us.
Let's go.
This is
And
such a
they
cool
seem
story,
really not
man.
comfortable.
Yeah.
What's up, gamers?
Can you believe
Yeah,
they just
yeah.
let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake? Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today.
Among Us basket.
There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among E days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games.
This is dope.
And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our
I feel
passion
you on that,
project
bro.
and
I want
dream
games
for a
too.
better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it
We
here
can
and
tell.
show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
I like how I said Joy looked
You know
really
me.
comfortable, and then immediately afterwards, she gave us the example of what uncomfortable looks like.
Yeah.
And I mean, like,
Fun,
I would
other-
be in her exact position. Like, yeah, I don't want to be on
Among Us made a stupid amount of money, so yeah, you definitely can find some other indies.
Hi, I'm Ian from Shape Shot.
Oh, holy
and you
crap.
may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card
look
battler
really
RPG,
familiar.
Battle Suit Aces.
We are Studio
There's a lot going on with that game.
and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for One Button Bosses, our boss rush game with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and
That looks
vanquish a
fun.
fleet of colossal
That
super
does look
destroyers.
cool.
That looks real fun.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors
Oh,
and Frozen
nice.
Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and
Hey.
cook up tasty dishes for local communities.
I'm with it.
Fight off corpos, discover new Dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Nice. Cool. That's cool. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of
You
Inner
hit us
Sloth.
with the Yami
Did you
Yugi
know
back
that there's
there.
going to be an Among Us TV show? Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
Oh, CBS. I was just going to ask if it was going to be a Netflix thing. Boy, this has that Newgrounds Flash
Man,
energy to
does
it.
it.
Man, oh, yeah.
Alien hominid.
It takes me back, boy.
Ooh, Alien Hominid, though.
Man, that take me back. Which ironically had a new game last year.
Alien Hominid?
Yeah, Alien Hominid Invasion.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah, that was the Behemoth Slayers game they did last year.
We're not dead.
Patton Oswalt, Elijah
nice.
Wood.
Man, that's quite
Phil
the
Lamar?
cast.
Indigo Glenn.
Let's go.
Wow.
That's quite the voice cast.
That is a cast.
Good for them.
Up next, we have Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Oh, let's go. Live and learn.
Can't search online
A
because
definitive
reasons.
greatest
see the
hit collection
franchise
of 3D and
release
2D
so many
levels
mediocre
from Sonic and
games and the
Shadow's
fans be like,
history.
give a damn,
Now
the
it's
next
time
Sonic
for a
gonna be
glimpse of
lit.
Shadow's brand new powers.
I'm always
and
down for
gameplay
Sonic
from a standalone
and his
campaign,
brother, Black
as
Sonic.
well as the official release date
Hey,
announcement.
man, this is the year of
Blonic.
Sonic. We got Sonic 3 coming out in December, so my body is ready.
Sonic and Blunny.
And every generation needs villains.
And
Anti-heroes, excuse me, not villains, anti-heroes.
Ain't a pistol in this game.
That damn 4 Chaos Emerald.
3 hedgehogs. They got young Sonic too?
Yeah, from
Yeah, because
Generations.
this is
That's like Generations.
Oh, that's right,
Generations,
that's Now, was this an
They call
expansion
him
to
Fat
Generations or its own game?
Yeah, essentially it's like it's not a remake technically, is it?
I say it's more like a remastering plus adding new content. So think,
Yeah.
so think Persona 3 FPS. Think that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That makes more.
We just adding more shit to the game.
Wow, you get a Sonic Adventure skin? That's crazy.
The Year of
Okay.
Shadow, right? A movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff. All right.
It is
In
his
the
year for
upcoming
that too. The
Online
movie.
survival game
Okay.
Dune Awakening from Funcom. There is one small
Dune Awakening.
decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
Ooh.
She had a
only
son
peace I find is
instead of a
future
daughter.
that never happened.
She was supposed to have a daughter.
What are we talking? What?
He was talking about one thing that changed like the
One
timeline.
I,
Oh.
Paul Atreides, was never born.
That would change the timeline.
I
considerably.
created the future until it created me. But I see a narrow way, a path
golden
that
path.
might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders
And had a
and
daughter.
given birth to a girl?
Then you would have
Everything would
wound up
change.
fucking the guy that you killed.
Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen.
Oh man, all these spoilers for Dune 1.
Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated.
I said the Fremen would just get old, right?
No.
Essentially.
Muad'Dib.
Yeah.
No. Lizan.
There's no more deep.
Well,
No Kwisatz Haderach.
the Kwisatz Haderach would be your son, or
All
would be
of
the
my
son.
visions lead to
Right.
horror.
Also, this
Except
would be
for
a
this
worse
one.
timeline.
This one leads to you.
No, this would be like the timeline he saw was the perfect timeline. So like whatever.
Oh, an
is
open
this.
world survival MMO.
This should be
More
interesting.
Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom O&L in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
Okay.
Okay.
Who we got?
Lightspeed Whoa.
All right, what we doing here? Face, pods.
You got my interest,
Yeah.
Oh, this is
so far.
multiplayer.
but I
Feels
feel like
very
it's
multiplayer.
multiplayer.
It feels like a
and you're gonna
mobile.
lose it.
I need to see that transition to gameplay.
I swear, bro. Hit me with it. Hit me
Don't
with
know
an
what's
explosion. and then run me to the game.
Is it tower defense?
Tower defense. What the fuck is that?
Oh. A strategy game?
I swear, bro. Tell me something now.
I'd rather watch this as a show. This animation is fire.
I was gonna say the animation is really good, but
it's amazing.
Yeah, I need to see the game itself.
Battle Aces.
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay,
Okay,
here's
thank
David
you.
Kim from
Okay, thank
Uncapped Games.
Oh, that was the other thing.
Thanks, Jeff.
Jeff said he would get
So
trailers
Battle
from people and he'd be like, hey,
Aces
man,
is the RTS
what's the
game
gameplay in
for
this?
everyone. It's for
It's
players
RTS,
that are
right?
brand new
Okay.
to RTS,
Oh, okay,
as
RTS.
well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS
Makes a lot
to
of sense.
everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define
this
the
is going
exact way that
at
they
a
wish to
much
play,
faster pace.
but also players
Yeah,
will
this
be
is
able
much
to
faster than what I thought it
experience
would
an
be.
endless possibility of strategies. Second,
They're kind of trying to make
we
it
want
streamlined.
to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play an RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more
the
about
map's
Battle
gotta be
Aces,
smaller.
or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com.
This is a genre that kind of came back too, because RTS is good.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, I
That
was just about to say,
fantastic.
Jeff had
Alrighty.
that other
Our
RTS on
next
stage
premiere
last year.
unveils the
Stormgate.
exciting new destination for a game that Shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction
nice.
wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates in 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of the Finals.
Yeah, I definitely would have charged y'all asses. Come on.
Hit that reset button. It can take us anywhere.
Characters don't fit together at all.
Nope.
Well, Jeff did say bust out your katanas, so this makes sense.
He did.
Kyoto 1568.
68.
It feels funny seeing something like this after watching Shogun.
I know, right?
I was watching Shogun the other day.
How far
What if
into
while
it
y'all
are
was
you?
pulling out all these swords, I busted out a Gatling gun? Oh, shit.
It's like Korea versus Japan.
Okay, you said Korea versus Japan, and I was just like, that kind of
The
brings some
finals
real life
in
implications
Kyoto.
in there, but okay.
Please welcome multiple Game Awards
Fair
winner
enough.
and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
Oh, it's time for Alan Wake 2
goodness.
DLC. Let's go.
No, you excited.
Come on, let's go ahead and get that Night Springs
What a-
DLC.
What a quirky studio, boy.
I know, right?
Hey, look, it's Max Payne.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far.
Oh, physical
digital
release.
Only, sadly missing.
Nice.
Right. It didn't have
We
a physical
are
release,
excited
right?
to
Physical release, it dropped
announce
digital.
physical deluxe editions
Nice.
and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2
Collectors?
coming
Okay.
this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow. Next, we
Can you show us what's
promised
in that, though?
some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs. It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios. It was a chance for us to really go out there, as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable
tomorrow.
In less than 24 hours.
Wow.
Tomorrow.
Wow.
Thank you.
What a suit.
Now, with this world premiere,
Trolled.
I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there.
So like a
And yet, always familiar to us. In
Twilight.
It is that is essentially what Night Springs is. It's that Alan Wake's world version of Twilight Zone.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me. And I will come back for you, my love.
Oh my God.
Cut. Sean.
Poison Pill Entertainment.
Is that the character from Quantum Leap?
Yes.
Oh, they brought it back. Let's go.
Maybe he can fix his game this time.
Literature.
Something was different.
Wow.
I have a shotgun.
Wait, that's.
Well, I gotta. Wait, that's a real shotgun?
You have to ask, it might be.
The rabbit hole goes in Night Springs.
Smart.
Very nice. Very nice.
New World coming.
It's gonna suck if that reviews well because I took it off my list. So.
Damn.
So you said New World coming to what?
PS5.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
I played a little bit of New World. Never got too far. Combat was
part. I feel like the best part of nearly every MMO are these trailers.
MMO trailers do be lit. But they've had like what, 3 expansions now?
It's been going for a while, so that sounds about right.
This is Eternum.
Yep, even
the consoles.
PS5 and Xbox Series X.
That's right.
That game definitely could play on consoles. I played it with a controller and I didn't have any
Xbox
issues.
Series X and S and PC on October 15th, and now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well.
Too bad I already own it.
On TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Why do people choose to sleep? It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream.
Hoyoverse more like Hoyo Wallet.
Let me hold it.
Let me Hoyoverse.
I don't even have a frame of reference for this game. Like with Genshin Impact, I'm like, oh, okay, they're doing this or they're going to this continent because I did play it. I haven't played this at all, so I'm just like, all right, it's stuff going on.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff.
This game has a lot going on.
It does, man. Because I started playing it. It's interesting, I ain't gonna lie. I like it.
They got a mech partner?
More than likely, you're gonna have to pull this guy, I'm sure.
Dude, that
I
match
think Sal's gonna
baseball,
play this
man.
at some point.
I definitely want to give ZZZ a try. Just that game looks really interesting.
That's the one I want to play.
I'm gonna come back to Star Rail though. I am.
Because in the end, we will wake from
Star Rail does seem like it'd be up your alley, Sage.
I mean, they're all technically up my alley. It's limited time. I've been playing the fuck out of Pokemon, so.
Pokemon's done that to a lot of people. So.
It's a lot of Pokemon in that game. I was like, damn. Every time I catch one, a new one pop up. Why don't I know this?
Iron Mace.
Like
Dark and Darker?
I think you're right.
Which, it's back on Steam, by the way.
Yep.
Because they released on early access. I got an update for it today. Didn't matter to them niggas. People was playing this shit however they could find it. They just did their updates on their websites. You could just download the game straight from the website.
Our art's not alone. I ain't gonna lie, medieval extraction game kind of came as a surprise.
Yeah, it was very unique I remember when it first got announced, it was having like the weekends. I was like, yo, this is very different from the other extraction. You have like classes, your character can level up. You have all this equipment and tiers of equipment and stuff. It's like, okay, pretty cool. And there's different levels too. It's not just like one stage, it's multiple.
Oh, so it's a lot like Tarkov then, because like Tarkov has different stages.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like say like ice level. They had like
I'll
one
admit,
was
like this
outside.
is a genre of game I really just don't know anything. Like those extraction games, like I'm not tapped into that at all.
I ain't gonna lie, I watched hella Tarkov content like at least once a year. It's just like a relaxing type of game.
There you
to sit
have it,
through,
the unforgiving
depending on who you
fantasy
watch.
FPS dungeon PvP.
Some people be making that stuff stressful as all get out.
Dark and Darker is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So
damn,
play
it
this
did
weekend.
both.
All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the
Y'all
YouTube
gonna
Theater.
play
We
this.
thank you for that.
That game was
And
very
the
popular
show,
too, so
four
they gonna
lucky
be
fans were
fine.
upgraded
They
to
gonna
our
make some bank
VIP
off that.
section thanks to the
They said
Discover
pick a
Orange
side and go
Ticket
down low.
upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be
Trying
treated
to
like
get that
one.
rogue level.
All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Okay.
Huh.
Let's talk to me, because that might be something I would play.
Yeah, let's play that Chaos
Didn't they say
Legion
Monster Hunter would be here
slash-
too?
I think so.
Did they?
We'll find out.
I believe so, yeah.
Wow, this is really like Chaos Legion slash Onimusha.
I got Chaos Legion on here too.
I always say this about Capcom. I always say this about Capcom is like they have their hardcore series they're always gonna push, but every few years they be like, let's just make some shit up and see what happens.
July 19th?
What? God, dog.
What?
Wow.
Hey, y'all should have told us the release date of that game a long time ago.
God, dog.
Yeah, they should have been told.
Hey, Hyper Light Breaker.
Hey.
Can we get an early access announcement? That's what they were supposed to announce. Man, looking at this, I'm like, these are the Hyper Light Drippers. That's great.
Didn't they do Solar
It
Ash?
is Solar Ash. It is Solar Ash.
Solar Ash. Hyper Light Breaker. Late summer. Available in early access.
Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know?
Here we go.
Well, you's
Party animals.
Party animal.
Another stickman game.
You know, for as much as we talk about games that like it feels like people don't want like certain art styles or color or anything like that. It feels like these type of games come out and they like are so goofy and out there that they just do well for themselves regardless.
Yeah,
There
will always
like these.
there will always be a market for games that are just pure fun and just for fun's sake.
Yeah, they video game as video game.
They playing Uno.
Bro, yeah, but I was about that.
Kart racing.
What
else you do in this game?
I feel like a horror game is about to happen.
Fine people here at MCorp. So
It's
we
him.
wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded
I didn't
rumors
do
and
shit.
allegations and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely
This is
nothing
the
to hide
Office
from the
parody.
citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town. We think this
Heavy.
town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't
Gotta be
stop
action,
thinking
man.
about how you're saying we're selling
Okay,
the
yeah,
city for
she leaving
scraps.
upset.
That makes me sick. That
She
makes
retired.
my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town. All those lies. Everyone in MCorp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah!
All right.
That's not about this. That's a.
You sure about that?
That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here in
That's
MCorp,
actually
and
a
we
fuck is this?
are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long
Is he
time.
taking a computer? Oh. The leader in creative accounting.
MCore website. Interesting.
I'm curious.
Okay.
Was that the announcement for like a new game studio?
Welcome back to Summer
guess
Game
so.
Fest. And now
Even just
let's
like,
head to Sam Amsterdam for a new look at
They
Skate
paid for it.
from EA.
Skate. Thought so.
Hey,
Oh,
Jeff,
I
how you
just
doing,
seen
bud?
it. I just went to the site and I seen something.
Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Oh, okay. That was the lead in.
We're still working.
Hey man, at least they got
It
gameplay.
says pre-alpha. That means that game is like way off.
It's way off. I'm banking late 2025.
Alpha is early footage, and pre-alpha is even earlier footage. So pre-alpha means this
Pre-alpha.
game.
Console PlayStation
Playtesting
this fall. It's next year, definitely late next year.
Very exciting that people will finally
least we
be
got
able to play
Reckless coming,
Skate
so.
on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about
Oh.
Palworld. I mean, just look at the giant depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Games.
Oh, don't be blue. The Falcons will win next year.
Savage.
That's really sad.
Terrence went there, bro, with a razor blade and some lemon
Oh,
juice.
okay. New island, Japanese
okay.
themed island. Okay.
Sakurajima, there.
New pals, of course.
A
A
mimic.
chest, a ghost. Okay. That looks cool. A knight.
Axe armor from Castlevania. Dedicated service for Xbox. New buildings in a level cap.
New subspecies. Also variants.
Yeah.
Do some variants. Okay. Raid boss. Stronghold.
Oil rig. Oh, this fire y'all on an oil rig, man. Might not last long.
Could you all see this
PvP
game coming to
arena.
PS5 at some point?
Yes.
Yeah.
I could. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A new faction and a boss.
And you got a 0 in.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Sakura-ji.
That's this month.
Okay.
That's in 3 weeks.
That was high on the Steam
Man,
charts.
the
Congrats
good
to,
survival games, they come out with
update.
updates like right
Next
on
up,
time.
We've
I
got
swear.
a big announcement
Regularly.
from Valorant.
They don't
Here's
fuck around.
Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team.
Valorant.
I don't give a fuck about Valorant.
This was a while
Oh,
back,
yeah.
but
Thanks,
you know
Jeff.
your hold
Hey,
your
everyone.
wallet joke.
Since
Will?
2020, we have been
Yeah.
fortunate to serve
Devin
players
said, "Hold your
in their
purse."
pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The big
You ain't
plays
lying
and
either.
clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is
Console?
set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
Oh,
Yeah,
snap.
I ain't never playing Valorant. I'm gonna let y'all have it. Y'all stay easy out there in the Valorant street.
Gotta be console.
Target down.
If this shit coming to console, I swear to goodness, bro.
I would never play crossplay. I'll tell you that.
I know that much.
Oh, no, you don't want
Ain't
the
no
problem.
No fucking way.
Oh, cheating.
No,
And
well,
mouse and
that
keyboard is a jump.
mouse and keyboard is such an advantage in this fucking game. The precision you need to play it at the level. Man, nah.
Yeah, I assume at high level, yeah, you would definitely like the PC
Need mouse and keyboard.
without question.
Oh, created a cage.
Time for the fireworks. Healing you.
I think you
All
should
Riot
all
needs
these
next is a
characters.
kart racer game.
They never have to feature all the characters from their free-to-play games.
In a million years, I have the MMO ready.
And speaking of Riot and all this other stuff, yo, man, that $500 skin for that character on League is just crazy to me.
What?
The character Ari on League of Legends has a $500 skin.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's essentially one of those skins where it's like if you're actually caught wearing it, it's like you're just gonna get made fun of. People
Oh
gonna be
my
like, "Ah,
God,
you
it's
just got
coming
made
to
fun
console.
Yeah, it's coming console. They got a free limited beta.
Oh my God.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
Play some Valorante.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players
So,
all
she in
around
like
the
an
world.
esports
Recently
arena?
to China, where
That
Imperial
looks
Yeah,
Valorant
Valorant got
is
like, what if-
our
Valorant is
largest
big
global
business.
tournament
Valorant's
and
definitely one of the bigger
celebrations.
esports.
Seeing
Well, no,
the
I mean I know that, but
community
just
evolve
I
as
was
new
just
players
curious
bring
the
their
location
passion
she was
and
in.
expression to Valorant has
Oh,
been
yeah,
the
definitely.
Is it
biggest
is it
joy of
time
my
for
life.
the
And now we
LCS
are
finals?
ready and so excited
Ooh, good question.
to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we
Yeah,
can't
that's
wait
not a
to see where
game.
you
That's
take
an
us
actual
next.
arena. So that's interesting.
I guess there must have been an event going on. She just said, you know what, this would be the perfect backdrop for this.
Lord, I expect some of them COD switch to move over. Lord knows I do. And they're gonna either get mad because I expect the COD sweats to come over. I expect them to be mad that they're not good at it, or they're gonna get toxic at it and be good at it.
That shit is not gonna translate well.
I mean, if you love search and destroy in Valorant, I mean, in COD,
now that I can
maybe
like Valorant. Yeah, like if you like S&D, sure, yeah.
But if you talk about a high TTK, instant, that's a TTK.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying in this game.
Dude, that's TTK.
They paid Jeff the full amount.
They definitely paid him
I
all
can see
of
it.
You know what? Out of anybody that can afford it, it'd be right.
They sure got it.
They got
Boy,
it.
you ain't never lied.
I was actually curious. I mean, they'll probably save it for Evo. I imagine that'd be the thing to do. But shoot, I was curious if 2XKL would be here.
For the fighting game, yeah.
But yeah, it makes sense that Valorant will be the one to have like the big representation.
Especially for the console release, makes perfect sense. Man, when are we going to see 2XKL in a beta, man? Like, I feel like we should be there.
Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that.
That might be an announcement at Evo. We'll see.
Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass.
DoorDash
Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash.
Saving lives, man.
Now, here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Young Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor.
Hey, Young Ya.
Who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Young is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game.
He did get a role in Inside Out 2?
Lance
Blade.
And
that man's VO journey was incredible. That man did that in like 2 years.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Welcome
pretty quick for
to
him.
your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts
I like how this man is like
an
N64.
100%. You are all banished here.
The graphics.
Unfit.
Actually, more like PS2 probably.
Don't you dare say that.
It's kind of like those early.
Deserve to be thrown away. 1 second, Lance.
It's kind of like those
Don't you
League
remember
graphics,
his
essentially.
I know.
Yeah.
What kind of?
Totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed.
He struck a pose and then started rolling.
Make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
You know what? That's funny.
It got me.
That's funny.
The ball roll. The ball roll was hilarious.
4 monitors for gaming, work, and entertainment. Scan the QR code now to get up to
Well, sometimes
$300
fight game
Samsung
character will
credit
have a
when you
move that
purchase
just don't make no
through June
damn
17th,
sense. And
plus a
like,
chance to win
how did
$5,000
this happen?
Samsung credit for US
Who gave you this move?
Summer Game Fest 2024.
That's my man.
That's my boy right there, ain't it?
Oh my
And yes,
god.
Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong, and today Chicken is excited to share a new
But they
game
cut the check.
that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in called Squad
They cut the
Busters. You
check.
fight monsters,
Definitely
collect
cut
lots
one.
of shiny
Check.
things, and
So this
Chicken
is by
has
the
a big
guys who
role.
did
That's all that matters. And here
this Supercell.
is our big ad.
Oh, is that what this is?
Squad up.
Yes, this Supercell. What did they do? That was really Clash of Clans. That's that company. That's their new
Devin said
game.
Billy Hatcher.
Billy Hatcher.
Another case where they should have came off all of it.
I'm pretty sure they did because Clash of Clans made all of it.
We're here to make your life
There you
more
go.
fun.
They also made a couple other games I played that were
I
alright.
don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist down, so...
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
Tell me about
yourself. Was that Chris Hemsworth?
Yes, it was. That's why I looked at him.
Whoa, wait, that is him.
Fake ass
This is Chris.
He is a bridge.
Sure is.
One of the most equitable.
They really came off of it.
They came off it for
Also
real.
pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer.
Brother, like Volgar the Viking.
I think
you're qualified to be an accountant. Which is
Well,
why-
that did make an appearance
That
yesterday.
man said, you
I
know
was
what?
so
Mad
surprised they
Max
singled
Max
it.
didn't make enough money, so you know what? I'll do this commercial instead.
Hey, I bet you paid a lot.
Probably did. What's sad is apparently Mad Max reviewed very well. Just didn't make a lot of money.
Your bowels, your mind.
The hell?
different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a hardware breaking. rounds.
You call this a squat?
Hey, man, they paid for it. They can have the spot.
Jinx. No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack?
They really spit. Is that Dolph Lundgren?
To appeal to a younger audience.
Want to go chop some trees, would you? I'd be delighted.
The sad is actually recognize a lot of the characters they're using.
All this for this mobile game. That's crazy.
Where are you going?
Supercell makes a lot
I
of money.
never leaving you. Good boy.
Here. That came from inside me.
Sage, you look very, very, very annoyed.
Bullshit off, man. Damn. Came from inside me. It's like 3 minutes. Fuck.
Oh,
They paid.
Top download.
Hey, man,
Should charge them twice.
they must have came off like a cool $2 million.
Wide busted.
And they deserve to come off 4.
What?
Is he eating chicken?
Yeah, that's the joke. Yeah.
Please join me in welcoming to the SGF
Get this shit
stage
outta here.
Monster Hunter series producer,
Okay.
Mr.
There we go.
Ryozo
Back on track.
Tsuchibara.
Fuck.
Ryozo-san.
はい、サンキュー J。今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの
Sad is I'm probably the only person who actually plays
最新の映像を持ってまいりました
Supercell game.
今回ですね、
I've
今
definitely
です
not
ね
played any
後
of
半
their
に
games.
ですね、
Me
完全
neither,
新規で、今
But I
回
know
初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきて
I
ます
just
ので、
know
そ
that
ちらも
this,
注
this
目
the
していた
final
だけたら
monster
と
in this
思い
game
ま
will
す。
be something crazy
Thank
just
you,
by looking
Jeff.
at the logo.
Hello,
I know
everyone.
it is.
We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest.
All
I want
right.
everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
You called it.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。
Okay, it's on everything.
You ain't got to translate that.
I understood that.
遊ぶことができますので、
I
そちらも
understood
楽
that
しんで
clear
いた
as
だけ
day,
たらと思ってま
Ryozo.
す。
You the GOAT, man. We
As
love
you'll
you.
see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience
The
that
man got the
that
freshest,
merges
whitest
immersion
V-neck he can
and
find
action.
today.
I hope players
Iron
look
that
forward
bitch.
to playing with their friends across different
saying that
platforms
now, bro. He probably
when the
got that
game
out of-
launches
out of a 7-Eleven.
simultaneously in 2025.
Iron
on
the shit out that
PlayStation 5,
V-neck. That
Xbox
shit
Series
glistening.
X and S, and PC.
はい、
Probably got that
最
out
後
the
になりま
nearest
す
7-Eleven
が、
or his nearest Uniqlo.
8月に行われる
Got hella starch
ゲ
in
ー
that
ム
shit.
ズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイアブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
Bitch everywhere.
You already know.
You'll see it over and over again.
Yeah, this is the game they're counting to move units.
Oh yeah,
I-
this is going to make the
I'm
most good
already-
money next year.
Yeah, this is definitely. I already seen a little discourse on one of the characters in this game already, bro.
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone.
And I was so upset. I'm like, you motherfuckers don't do nothing but sit at home and have musty nuts. Y'all don't do nothing, bro. I hate y'all.
Discourse about the characters in the game?
It's one character. It's a young character. We've seen a glimpse of him earlier.
Watch out for that glove.
But apparently it's a young boy. But then immediately somebody was like, no, it's a girl. And then somebody was like, nah, they say it's a boy in the description, but they're gonna end up being a girl anyway. I'm just like, what is going on with y'all, bro? The game ain't even out yet.
If we can make it
Like,
to the
shut
rock,
the
we may lose
fuck up.
Damn, man, how long is this event?
But I just saw that.
Well, after this is Day of the Dead, which is another hour.
Oh, okay.
As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace
Yeah.
safe.
Thank you.
I think this is about over.
Okay.
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 All right.
Oh, that looks good, boy. Big emphasis on mounted combat.
That was kind of cool, actually.
Sean. That character right there that they just tried to embrace. There was discourse about that character. A little bit about that. I'm like, why are y'all so miserable? I was just trying to swing my great sword.
I would say something about a date, but I don't think it matters if they're going to show up with another trailer at Gamescom opening night.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Thank you, Ryozo-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation
Gamescom
Showcase,
or
the game
Game Awards is
Phantom
probably when
Blade
they'll
Zero.
reveal the
Oh, Phantom Blade Zero!
With its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
Ooh, the final game. Let's go.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Yeah, I would have thought they would close with Monster Hunter Wilds.
I know
yeah,
Jeff
they both
did.
make sense, really.
I know Jeff did say there wasn't going to be a one more thing kind of situation. So, but this is cool that this is the game they're closing out on.
Oh, that looks smooth. That movement.
Faceless is here.
Don't go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
Oh shit! Look. Man, the Bujinga vibes. Put a bomb back in.
I just realized that enemy's name was Commander Cleave.
Oh shit, that's a bomb.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the hell?
Oh!
Wow. Oh, this is cool as fuck.
Yeah, go ahead and have my money, bro.
Looking like a game. 2020 World Tour demo.
Oh, literally a World Tour.
World Tour demo.
Okay.
Really
you get to play it here.
That's dope.
Shoot, that's dope.
LA, Shanghai.
That looks so good.
Multiple
Full demo
hands-on
of the
events
video
is a
will be playing
great
this
idea.
weekend, so you'll hear much more
really
about
good
that.
idea.
And
That's
that's going to
nice.
do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now keep checking summergamefest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you
Devolver had
again
their
live
crazy-ass
this August
presentation like
20th
they always
in
do.
Germany for
Devolver
Gamescom
Direct.
opening night live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs starts right now.
All right, Day of the Devs.
Okay.
Are we doing Day of the Devs, or y'all want to just go ahead and do a recap?
I personally probably rather just do a recap unless there's just really something at this Day of the Devs thing worth watching.
I mean, it's just going to be like a string of indie games. Some of them high profile, some of them, lesser known. But yeah, we can I'm going to let Day of the Devs play in the background while we talk.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
I kind of lost count somewhere, but it's somewhere around 40 plus games.
Yeah.
One of the things that I noticed that stuck out to me the most is that this was very much like Jeff did not lie. Everything was coming out in the next year, and most of it 2024. Like a lot of this, so many of these games, like I was taking down release dates, and it's just 2024, 2024, 2024. So with that in mind, with that strategy in mind, what did you think of the show, Rakeem?
I thought it was a decent paced show. The advertisements kind of got annoying towards the end, but I think the pace of the show was fine. I think some of the reveals were exciting. Street Fighter, of course, was pretty cool to see that. Seeing gameplay of Phantom Blade Zero in motion, I really wanted to see that more consistently. Monster Hunter Wilds being reviewed, I think that was a big deal. A lot of people were probably looking forward to that. I think they nailed that one. Personally, I enjoyed it. I don't know if I'd play everything on the list, but as far as the presentation, I think
it's just not designed for that.
Yeah, exactly, because it's a little bit of everything. So I think it was pretty solid. I think I'd probably give about like a 7.5 for me personally.
Okay. Terrence, what about you, man?
I think this was a very solid showcase. I think that Jeff, from what you told me about what Jeff said on was it on Twitch that he did the Q&A?
Twitch.
Yeah. He kind of, I think he was right on the money with what he said about it, is that hey, don't expect anything like too mind-blowing, but there was a lot of variety here. Like, I really liked what I saw. I think that there was something there for everyone. And this is one of those showcases where, somebody's going to be like, oh, there wasn't enough stuff that I like. Not everything's going to have everything that you personally like. I feel like this hits a good in-between where it has something that I feel like, at least for the most part, appeals to everybody in some kind of way. There was something here that you could find yourself at least being somewhat interested in. I put it that way. And in regards to that, I think that this was a success. Not like it was like, this was not on the level of like the Game Awards last year, setting aside all the layoffs and everything. Like the Game Awards, last year's Game Awards, like that was one hell of a show just because everything that they showed there was like incredible. This wasn't that, but this was still very, very solid in my opinion. I give it an 8, which I think is what Jeff said. So that's about
Jeff
where I'd put it.
He was hype levels at an 8.
I'd give it a very solid 8.
Will, where do you stand on this one?
So far so good. I had to say quite a few things that I'm looking forward to. Some things I kind of got a bit of an interest in because it seems interesting. There's a lot of cool little fun multiplayer things. The Valorant coming to console thing definitely was kind of like the trip down the stairs for me because I didn't expect that myself, because I'm just kind of like, yeah, this is definitely one of those PC only things. It'll stay there for forever and a day. But seeing it pull over the console, just like, wow, okay, sure, I'm with it. But Phantom Blade Zero being at the end, that was for me. I think Jeff knew I wanted that. I just didn't say it out loud. But we there. Everything was solid. I think presentation was pretty solid. Everything was great. The ads, just like Keem said, definitely did get a little taste of knowing somewhere along the line. Yeah,
they're making it.
They're making
a game.
Like one of the older games. Okay.
Yeah, they're making a game that was inspired. That specific Might and Magic game, I fucking love that game. So they're making a game like that game. So now you have my attention.
Yeah,
continue.
Brother said, I'm gonna have to check out this Day of the Devs later.
You might have to look for it, but and finally getting some dates for some things, and another big surprise being Blumhouse Games doing their thing with their whole little slate. Like I said earlier, that was pretty cool. And like I said earlier, they should have named it The Flavors of Fear. I think that lineup would have been great with that name. I think that would have been dope. Other than that, I give it about a good solid 8. A good 8. It's good. Like I said, it wasn't no mind-blowing thing, but it had some things in there that had you just like, oh, okay, I didn't expect to see that here. So, yeah, solid show overall.
It's just like that game.
Yeah, I think they just was like, hey, man, let's go back and make that because ain't nobody making no shit like that, which I don't blame them for that.
Sure.
I'm in a weird spot, and I've been thinking about this for like about two or 3 weeks now. Like, as we were coming up with our predictions, and then like as we got closer to the shows, all I could think about was like, I'm in a spot where so many of the games that I want are coming out in the next 6 months. Assassin's Creed Shadows, Star Wars Outlaws, Trails Through Daybreak. There's a couple other ones that I'm blanking on right now, but like, Visions of Mana. Like, so many of the games that I want are coming out in the next 6 months, 6 to 8 months, something like that. And then like the other games that I really want were so far off that it's just like, oh man, I know I'm not going to see this. Like, I'm not going to see Iron Man. I know that. I'm not going to see Black Panther. I know that. Like, those things are so far off that it's like there's not a chance in hell. So with that being said, I looked at this show and it was well paced up until the very end. Jeff's shows usually have this thing where they start hot for about 40 minutes and then somewhere around the 42, 45 minute mark, all of a sudden you just start getting a shit ton of commercials and games that you know about that they just paid to have a slot there. And it just really tanks the value of the show. And you're like, oh man, I don't really want to watch this anymore. This did not have that until the very, very end. Like Rakeem said, like right around the time that they started hyping up Valorant and that Supercell game that I don't mind that they were advertising it, but it went on so long. Like, they had a whole bit there. I mean, like, that should let you know something, because Supercell, they probably they not broke, and so like they probably looked at them and looked at them prices that Jeff was charging and was like, shit, give me this and just took as much time as they could take, because it was like, oh, is that all you charging? that ain't shit to us. And, they just chucked it out.
It ain't shit to me, man.
It ain't nothing to me,
It
man.
ain't nothing to me, man.
But yeah, I mean, like, all in all, like,
to me.
I thought it had a strong opener with Lego Horizon Adventures, and a strong closer with Phantom Blade Zero and Monster Hunter Wilds, really. So that was really cool. They, like Terrence said, there really was a lot of variety here. Like, there was never a moment where it was just like, because like yesterday I watched the Guerrilla Collective, and they tend to split up their games by like genre. It would have been really hard to do that here because they were changing genres so frequently and changing like the type of games. And like one moment it was like, oh, hey, here's this character action game. The next moment, here's this, party stickman type game. They were just doing it all. Some surprise, like there weren't a lot of like big surprises, but this is the thing. I'm going to need people to stop blaming Jeff for that for two reasons. One, it ain't his, like, he ain't releasing the games. Like, he ain't got nothing to do with that. Like, all he can do is ask, like, hey, what y'all got? And if what they got is what you consider boring, that's on them, not him. So, but the other thing is, like, so, like I said before, so many of these games, 2024. Like, I think I'm looking at, like, Monster Hunter Wilds is 2025. Tears of Metal didn't have a release date. Fatal Fury's 2025.
Mm-hmm.
The Bloomhouse games, I assume, just going to come out over the next few years. And goodness. Yeah, I think that's... Oh, the Outer Sloth stuff. That didn't have any release dates.
Right.
And then... Holy crap. Oh, the one that pissed me off was Skate. The Skate had no date at all. And the only reason I'm letting it off the hook is because they have like a console beta test, I think it was.
It looked like
some kind of test.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, because I actually wrote it down. Play test in the fall. Yeah, it's like a fall play test. That's the only reason I'm letting them off the hook. Because otherwise, if I was Jeff, I'd have been like, nah, don't show that at ours. Like, I've got everything locked into just like the next 6 to 12 months. I don't need nothing else. I'm keeping a very specific pace of games that like you, and I respect that. And I feel like if we could get through a few years of boredom, just like, okay, well, we kind of already knew about these games, we could get to a point where telling you about a game 6 months from now would be exciting because like you have no idea what's coming 6 months from now. I would like to get to a point like that where it's like, yeah, I have no idea what's coming out in the next year and a half, and then I'm at this show to find out, and everything that you see there is new. And I feel like we're getting closer and closer to that because like 2025 is, you've got a few games that you know about like Monster Hunter Wilds and GTA 5 or 6, I imagine. But like for the most part, it's like you don't know what's coming out next year, and you definitely ain't got no dates. So like you just sitting there like, okay, like whatever they show come time, like the game, like Gamescom, and then whatever they show at the Game Awards, like it'll all be surprises to us. So I like that. But yeah, all in all, solid show. The only thing I think that stuck out, I mean, Star Wars Outlaws, I was definitely gonna get. It was nice to get Sparking Zero, like a release date for that.
Yeah.
That Power Ranger game looked great. I need to go back and look at all those Outer Sloth games because I was trying to take down the names so quick that I basically didn't get a chance to look at the games themselves because they were kind of flashing by really quickly.
Yeah, and there might be more information on them as well.
There's almost certainly more information on all of them. I might give a little bit of time to the First Descendant. I don't know. I probably not though. And then Unknown 9. That's still I want more information on that.
I agree. That needs like a real gameplay trailer. Like they need to show it more in motion because like they kind of showed some and then cut it off, show some then cut it off. It's like, nah, we need to see it all the way through.
You need a stage, like just one stage or like boss fight or like something like that, like an actual vertical slice that we can sit through. Like maybe 2 to 5 minutes long, somewhere in there, and it's like that plus a date because fall 2024, like. All right, man, like it's June, mid-June. And speaking of, man, I was kind of surprised how many games just were like, hey, man, we're coming out like fucking Kunitsugami. That shit is in July, right?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that's next month.
That was crazy.
They were like, hey,
That's
there you go.
Crazy drop.
That's so
Capcom
close
is doing
to being a
stuff
shadow
sometimes.
drop. It's like, I mean, like they like, hey, man, you know, get your money ready, $70. Just be ready in July. Like, God dang,
I'll be ready.
You know what? That last year, that was around the time when Exoprimal came out, so maybe that's just one of their target
Sure
slots.
was.
Who knows?
I don't blame them because they have their. I think they put out their big game in like typically February, March slot. and then it's looking like they try out their newer games or like not
In the
as
middle of the
established
year.
IPs in the middle of the year. Those are both good spots. It keeps you out of the fall, keeps you away from the juggernauts like Call of Duty or something like Assassin's Creed. I think that's a good spot for them.
That's a good point because
Very good
like
point.
supposedly the whole tale of the game industry is that the summer. I don't know if that's as true as it used to be, but like the summer used to be the time where it's like there's nothing.
It used to be that damn near everything was shoved into like the last 5 months of the year.
Yeah.
That shit is long over with now. Like
Yeah.
we've long gotten to the point where there's always something going on, and you might get a weak month, but for the most part, it's just all really tough, strong game. What the fuck is that? Is this more of the
Slitterhead? Oh no, this is something different.
it's different.
Karma, huh?
That just
Karma,
said Double Fine earlier. So
so Double Fine runs Day of the Devs.
oh, that's right. That's
Yeah. So everything you see here is just bound to be like focused on Day of the Devs, which makes sense. But yeah, I am excited to go look up more information on these things.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do a rare case of figuring things out on stream. How are we handling Microsoft show?
That's Sunday.
Yeah, it's
That's-
Sunday.
Sunday, what time?
Oh, great
It's
question.
like 4 or something, isn't it? Like 3?
Nope, it's noon.
Oh, it's noon.
Yeah.
Possible. It's possible I could be there to watch that. If not, I know what I can do with it.
I won't be. Well, I mean, you already know because I've said that, but I won't be there.
Yeah. Yeah. mhm.
This is weird because I'm pretty sure Devin is also not able to be here, and so this may be a case where we also have to watch that one on a time delay, and maybe start it at 3 or something like that. I don't know. We'll tweet it out. We'll let y'all know.
Yeah, we'll get it together.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know, but there's something about a dystopia, and I seen something about
You ain't never lied.
employees all disobeying, and this shit right here.
Speaking of, what the hell was the skate thing about? Like, is there a story to skate that I don't know about?
I don't know.
Like, has anybody played
Not
the
to my
older
knowledge.
skate games?
I haven't.
Okay,
I think
so
I played Skate 2.
Was there a storyline to that shit? Because like they was talking about a corporation and all this other shit, and I'm like, do we need all of this? It's
They
like a
don't try to
creepier
make-
version of Backrooms.
Kinda. It's been a
But
long
yeah.
time since I played Skate, so I better remember myself.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I believe was it Future Game Showcase?
Future Game?
Yeah.
Was
Tomorrow's
Digital
Future
Devolver
Game-
today too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Devolver Digital did have a showcase.
A
today.
Devolver Digital, that's what it did. Yeah.
30 minutes or something like that, right after Day of the Devs. So that's why this thing goes on for quite a while longer. But for us, it's already like 10:30, so we just gonna wrap it up. But yeah, we will be back Sunday. It may not be live. We may do it around like 3:30. I'll get back in touch with y'all. But I hope y'all enjoyed this live stream, and we will see y'all on the next one. Peace out.
Have a good one.